So I had to start from right here because my video decided to cut out midway. Yes, I use UCut and screen recorder to make these videos. Now back to the game. I'm currently trying to scan this Aries, and he gives me a taste of the quantum reality. Now I try to scan him and get some damage off, but it's my shield versus his, so of course I get the kill. And I make quick work on this Aegis. In fact, I am not making quick work on this Aegis. He is. But this Panther comes in, named Mickey a Crumb, and saves my Mimicker from a fate it can't escape. For the moment, I get hit with a few chain guns from a Panther mech, and that bit takes me out fast. I deploy a Hemlock lock. Now instead of going to the B, E, I go to A. So he's camp spot. I set up camp before or giving Matt quickly weasel work before making quick revenge on W Twit with a successful EMC shot that puts that boy night. I land it on Cole Beauregard. He gets me low, but only one of us is standing, and I live to tell the tale. I look at Matt Quigley again. This Aegis Dome restricts my movement. I put Matt Quigley on a bounty to get closer before unloading the clip, getting a few 19Ks, landing an EMC shot on Matt Quigley again before putting that boy down. I take a good look at Beggar before going to this Val guy. And Matt Quigley spawns again, but I go straight for poor man here. Here. He thinks those ice shots from his cryo launcher saves him, but oh wait, it doesn't. Pow! Kaboom! I send a nice FU before getting killed by this Aegis and Beggar. Now, here's where things get scary. They have 4 mechs. I'm in a slow brick house with Hornet and it eats. And if it weren't for our interference being that high, we would have lost. It was scary. Now the endgame visibility is where it really got scary. But we luckily took the dub. Now loading into our next game here. I obviously grabbed my Lancer since it's Skyship 11. Then game starts. I go straight for the middle beacon. I get spotted. Capture that bit real nice and sweet. I jump right here before saying in Jesus, Mary, and Joseph as I lose 40% of my HP in just a few shots, but I get a quick assist on that Sandman player. Now I lock the back in. T in sympathy, T wants to know what enhancer shots takes like. Pew! Kaboom. That bit's gonna get it again. Pew! Aw. But shortly I hit him with a... coming in here. Oh, what? No! exploded it. Beep. Right on to Sandal Maker. Pew, pew, pew. Simpleton goes down with a quick assist from me before silently scarring up Rodeo Clown. I look at Vinto Verdes before giving T and sympathy, but these are work before Vinto Tavernas catches the hands instantly. I look at Sandal Maker, pow. His health just disappeared. Pow again. Boom! He's dead! He's dead! Oh my god! I'm gonna roll now. Oh, I miss a shot on Simpleton again. Bow. Miss because of the dome that Aegis gets. You. But then I get hit from sideways by Simpleton, who I didn't even see coming. Grab my brick house and Terra before or moving like a thumper. I miss a shot on Sandal Baker. I lock in, boom, boom, double KO. I get right back to critical moments with hit my hornets. Pew, miss. Now, what's sad to see is that this game could be lost at any moment, but we aren't some little B words, you know. Sandal Maker catches these poison hands before I get an assist. Rodeo Clown, is just out of range from I'm knowing what it's like to suffer, but then gets killed off quickly. Then Simpleton knows what it's like to get hit with the poison hands. Before I tell T and Symphony, when he's so fat, his middle name in calories. Before you get the hands, you. Before we both die from mental vernias. Now suddenly, this game looks a lot closer than it did look like as my teammates take care of the last of the mechs to win by all destroyed enemies. Game number 3. It's all down. What is this? I'm pretty sure we won't go 3-0, but this was a fun match. I suit up in my Lancer, but I failed to get in the correct position, which shortly causes my death while I was trying to go for the middle beacon. As these strike rockets come from the middle of nowhere, where to set me up to get beamed by Gator Brush. Gator Brush, I hate that. But I get my Bastion with it, you know what, Savant 8, to get a quick revenge, and 99 cheeses this becomes 99 bullet holes from my Savant. I quickly re-armor myself before Screaming Demon just becomes Screaming, as his rockets do take a chunk of me with him. I try going for their beacon, but let Scream and Demon comes back with murder on his mind and burrow beams on his side. It rhymed, didn't it? I get my vortex before immediately guarding the Guardian. Huh, nice play on words. But uh, little did I know, after getting giving Gator Brush a painless assist, just Guardian again, after getting hit with a couple of burrow beam, walks us straight into dun dun dun. I get bodied. Dude. I grab my brick house with terror rifles, and it gets short, and my rain on the Aegis gets shortly we lived, but still happens. But now I'm looking at the map. 4 out of 5 beacons were done for. They got a near monopoly on us, gang. But that's not going to stop me from making Screaming Demon just a screaming little boy. I give him a thumbs up for trying. Yes, I do that to nearly everybody I kill. Before this guy, with the missiles and Ryogi Gidami, Gidami with the quantum gun somehow survives terror rifles with his single layered implant before we get defeated. Bye! This is my voice over.